Hi. So, sorry. Today, I'm going to teach you how to blow dry your own hair. So what you're going to want to do is, I wouldn't try blow drying it straight from the shower, purely because it'll take you about 10 hours. So if we brush it all through, I'm just using a Tangle teaser. And then what I'm using is just a bit of Kerastase oil. So do 2 pumps and then rub that all over your hands. Take it through sections of your hair. You don't want to go right up to the root, purely because if you tend to get greasy hair quite quickly like me, it'll make it look greasier even quicker. So we don't want that. What you're going to need for this video is obviously your hair products that you usually use, a Tangle teaser or a comb. Then I've got 2 sizes of brushes, so we'll mainly be using the bigger one, and the smaller one if you've got shorter hair, if you want more of a bounce, that's your best friend. Then we'll need obviously blow dryer, a sectioning clip. So I'm just using from Poundland primer. We'll just use this to section the hair. So first of all, what we're going to do is just quickly blast out the excess water. So if you can go in straight away blow drying like this, but it will take you a bit longer. So if you get out as much of the water as possible, and then we go in and smooth it. So that's what I'm about to do. Once you've done that, I just like to give it another little brush through, just because it can get a little bit knotty doing that. So this just makes your life a little bit easier. So what we're going to do is section off. So I keep saying so, sorry. What we want is, if you were to section just, I'd say midway through the ear, bring the 2 sections of hair. What you want to do is take your bigger brush and, sorry, I dropped my hairdryer. If you take your brush up to the root here, what we want to do is bring it down. You're going to have to try and do this one-handed. Bring it down, and as you're coming down, twist the brush under. So you don't want to go over because you'll end up flicking the hair. But if you come under like this whilst blow drying your hair, so just from the top down, bit of a twist to it, and then at the end just kind of roll it around a bit with the heat. So you want to be facing your hairdryer about here. So we'll just go down, twisting, twisting. Then you can, if you want, roll it all the way up, blast it with a bit of heat, wait for a second and let it down. So if I just show you on this side, and then we'll carry on. Oh, you don't want the hairdryer on full speed, else you'll end up with frizziness. You want it on just half, and probably medium heat as well. You don't want to be frazzling the ends. So that is what that would look like. Nice and smooth with a bit of a turn under. So it's kind of like a natural, I've not really made an effort, but my hair looks nice. kind of thing. Don't know what I just did there. So if you wanted this to be slightly more of like a bouncy blow dry, that's when your little brush comes in. So I'll show you the difference on the other side. So with this one you just get a slight little bounce to the end. Then on this side, exactly the same motions again. Slightly more of a bounce, I mean not nothing major, but see how that's just that bit more bouncier than this one. This one's more, this one's got that bit of a bounce to it. So that's the difference between the two sides of the brushes, but that's the two different, they look the same. Anyway, I'm going to do the exact same on the rest of the hair. so far. What we're going to do now is this middle section, keep everything else at the back. I didn't really leave it thick enough, but it's fine. So we're going to take sections like this, just clip this off to the side. What we're going to do is, if you want to carry on the rest of your hair how we've just done, that's fine, but what you can also do is get the brush behind and pull it up. Maybe brush it out first so your brush doesn't get stuck. There we go. So get your brush behind. I'd sort your brush out before you start using your hairdryer, just because once you've only got one hand it's a little bit trickier. But what we're going to do is twist your nozzle so that it's like this. Give it a bit of a wiggle. Go up. Keep going up. Your arms will definitely ache after this. Keep doing that twisting motion. Pull it down. Keep rolling down. You still get that nice little curl under, but then it also gives you a bit of volume. I'd prefer to wear my hair to the side, so you've got nice and straight with a bit of a bend. But then you can also, depending where you like to wear your hair, you've also blow dried it so that these front pieces just sit nicely, do what they're meant to do, behave. Freshly blow dried hair